Hello, what is going on, everybody? My name is Dean. Welcome to another edition of this, what are we doing? Competition mode of our own little customizable teams. Tim Taranto, let's get him in. He probably needs a game. Who did we just lose? We just lost Rioli. We just lost Daniel Rioli. Where's your Taranto coming? Okay, let's go. Why not? MCG, Richmond Port, 14th v 17th. 77 ratings each. It'll be an interesting one. This is round 4. The Tigers currently sitting 1 and 2 on the ladder with a win-loss ratio of, I don't know what it is. Hang on, no advantage. Of 2 wins, 1 loss. And they try to clear it now, but Walters is involved, as was Franklin, as I think is Weller. Has got Walters on again. The acting Capitan. Oh, Michael Walters has buggered it up. Oh, that's a terrible decision on the kick-in. And Orazio Fantasia gonna go with a nah. Clayton Oliver, of all people, has taken this mark. Kicks it forward, looking for Walters. The big man, Buddy, was there as well. He's got Kerno on the lead and looks for him and hits him. Opportunity for Big Charlie to get the first goal of the game on the board. He does so successfully. And the Tigers get there first. Big Budweiser just threw it out of there towards Gaff. Gaff with a little right football looking for O'Meara. Couldn't quite get it, but Walters out the back. Oh, Walters runs to 45. Top of the square. Kerno's there. And Razio Fantasia also there. Fantasia. And he slots another one. Do a bit of a Buddy move here and play on around this bloke like Buddy does. Launch from 50. Top of the square. You've got Kerno. Taking that one. Nah. Oh. So the Tigers with all of the momentum early. Another shocking kick in. As Orazio kicks goal number 2 for him. I think it's number 2 for him. It is. Puts the Tigers 21 points up. And we can probably see a little bit why Port Adelaide are so low on this ladder. Got it towards Degoe and it's quarter time. So it's a 21-point Richmond lead. They've done all the attacking so far, smashing Port in the middle of the ground with those contested ball numbers, and I'm feeling very confident after the first term. O'Meara, Stratton, handball to Martin, handball back to Stratton, handball towards Rewalt. Didn't quite get him. Jetta was there. The ball is in dispute. Picked up by Port Adelaide now, and they find Rockcliffe on the forward flank. He's about 55 from home. Going to go with a launching, thumping, torpedo goal. And Port get there first on the board. I'm surprised of all the Port Adelaide players, they decided to keep Rockcliffe. As Oliver finds Sanderlands, who goes short again, looking for finding Wilson. And inside the forward 50, Rockcliffe's down there, but it's Hipwood to take the mark. And Eric Hipwood can line up 30 metres out. A little bit of angle. Goes to the right foot. Left foot Nani. And goal number 2 for Port. After struggling in the first quarter to move the ball forward effectively, this looks like it could be 3 in a row inside. The 50 finds Hipwood again. Jones just out of position. And that's quick ball movement from the middle of the ground as Hipwood just pulls this one to the left. Oh, no. Jones has turned it over on the goal line and Hipwood puts through number 2. We have a 2-point ball game. It's Alice Yeoman who cuts it off and he finds Harry March. And Port Adelaide can once again move it out of defence, although Gaff slaps that ball away. Then gets it towards Oliver. Just throws it out of the woods to Rewalt. Lockie Weller on the right boot. Kerno in a one-on-one and he's got it. He's just too big and too strong at the moment, Charlie Kerno. And he puts this one through the big sticks. For goal number 2. Treloar, haven't seen much of him today, but he sends it forward. Jones was involved, as was Marcus Adams, with a little chipping ball over the top towards Oliver and Rewalt. Rewalt back to Oliver, sends it in the 50, looking for Kerno. And he's got him on the lead. Really good kick inside the forward 50. Oh, I was going to say, this Charlie Kerno. Miss. Offline, just the one behind. Kerno with a fist in there. Weller trying to get involved, and that is half time It's a 9-point Richmond lead. A 3-goal-to-1 term in that quarter for Port Adelaide. But you could just sense the Tigers are moments away from breaking this game wide open. I have disappeared. Where have I gone? There's a kick up towards the goal, but Liam Jones on the goal line. All cleared, one behind. Sorry, I missed it. What happened? Port Adelaide scored a goal. It's half asleep. Just 2 points in this game right about now. 6 minutes gone in the second term. Port Adelaide have kicked 4 of the last 5 goals of the match and hold a little bit of momentum at this point. Hamlin gets put to deck. Stratton involved. Hamlin again gets the second effort. Another bump off the ball. Not sure who that was. Maybe it was Marsh trying to do something. Martin goes off the deck. Picked up by a couple of Port Adelaide players. But now Martin got it back. Got it to Oliver. Got it back to Martin. Sees an option on the wing. It's Walters, the captain for today again. Takes the mark. Sends it inside the 50. Weller! And a solid mark from Lockie Weller. Liking his roll up forward at the moment. He's kicked another goal for the Tigers. That's his first for the day. Oliver involved, spinning out of trouble to Stratton to Oliver, back to Martin, got another handball over the top to Rewald, short option on is Orazio. And they just used the ball very effectively there, the Tigers. And Fantasia has put another goal on the board. Oh, out of the stoppage, Franklin got it! Sensational work from the big bud. With his stoppage work, Martin out the back, Buddy with a clear path to goal and sends it through. Tigers with the last 3 and now it's a 20-point lead. Out of the middle, Martin to Oliver, inside the 50, Weller, Curnow, Rewalt, all involved, as is Fantasia, as is the big bud. Handball to Jack. Can he get a handball out? He can. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3. Fantasia, can he take it? He can. Storm into the open goal. The Tigers have 4 in a row, and it's a 26-point lead. I guess we can kind of see why Port Adelaide are on the bottom ladder. So while Richmond are going to be hoping for back-to-back wins today, as they lead it by 26 points deep into the third term, we're yet to see them beat a quality side. They've beaten 2 of the bottom 4 teams, and that is it. As Charlie Curnow marks this and he spots up Fantasia, so he says, you can kick goal number 5. And he does. I'm liking it. Anyway, here's Jack to O'Meara. Had an option out wide in Walters, who got it, then threw it out. And the ball was socket off the deck. O'Meara involved again. Buddy's there. He is definitely there, and he definitely finds Charlie Curnow, who just puts another one through for the Tigers. It's a training drill at the moment. 29 minutes played. Rewalt with one last chance to Curnow. And this will be his 3rd or 4th goal, I think. Maybe goal number 4. It is, and it is the Tigers' 11th. 11-5-71. They've kicked 7 goals in this third term alone. They call it the Premiership quarter. And the Tigers are showing right now that they are going to be a force to be reckoned with later in this season. That's it. That is 3/4 time. The Tigers with a 44-point lead. They are so pleased. Amazing. Inside the 50, finding Wilson. So can Port Adelaide get off to the ideal start in this final term? Wilson goes long and finds Rockcliffe. And he can hopefully... Oh no, what's he doing? Just kick the goal, Tommy. Wilson's going to try this time, surely. Surely they've just got the brain to put it through. He does. With a nah. He's got 2. Port Adelaide have the first of the last. And from out of the middle, Port Adelaide again. That was Treloar finding their big ruckman. Not sure who that was, but it's Rockcliffe again. 45 out from home, 45-degree angle, and goal number 2 for the term. So Port Adelaide started this last quarter well. Oh, it's because Big Sandilands is back in the ruck. That's what happened. Sandy went off, Hipwood came on, and they started getting dominated in the ruck. But this is Jesse Joyce, and Port Adelaide can kick 3 goals in a row to start this final turn. And they have. So 3 quick clearance goals sees the margin just 26 points. And you see Sandilands once again dominating in that hit-out section. but the Tigers can win the clearance on the turnover. Rewalt, inside 50, drilling ball. Curnow out the back. The Tigers will get a reply and push that lead back out. Now this is a big ball to win from Hambling, and he did it well. Send it into the middle of the ground towards Steph Martin. Now will the bounce sit for him? It won't quite, but Oliver's there to meet the ball. Sanderlands decided to play a bit of soccer instead, then handed it off towards Wilson, who kicks goal number 4 for Port Adelaide in this quarter. And once again brings the margin below 30 points. Oh, the Bud got it, played on from 50, went for home, kicked the goal. Buddy seals the deal. The Tigers will win back-to-back games. He's had 13 touches today and a couple of goals. You can just see the poor kick here towards Treloar. And as Buddy does, he makes you pay. He gives away the free kick. Buddy lurking out the back. Lurking still. Couldn't quite get it. Alaire put to ground. Buddy still trying to get involved. Stephen Martin is in there. Sandy's in there. Rewalt pinched it off a bloke. Handball out the back door. Orazio Fantasia for number 7. Or 6. He's got 6. But it's a big win. 37 points. Oh, Jones has just absolutely shoved a bloke in the back. It was Jesse Joyce, and he puts through another one. Brings the margin back to 30 points. But that'll just about be it. And that is it. Full time. The Tigers win again. Back-to-back wins for them. The big Bud is pretty happy with himself. Probably in the best on ground at the moment. But it is a 14-5-89 to 9-5-59 victory. The Tigers winning the contested ball, the uncontested ball. Pretty much all of the key stats they would be looking out for. Didn't have as many tackles, but obviously we didn't have as much of the ball. We thought our pressure around the contest was very good. Leading ball winners was the Ruckman, Steph Martin out. Buddy Franklin has 14, Oliver 14. 10 apiece for Rewalt, O'Meara, Fantasia and Curnow, who kicked a ton of goals between them, did they not? What did they do? 6 goals for Fantasia, 5 for Curnow, 1 to Weller and 2 to Franklin. Player of the match was who? Charlie Curnow with 6, Orazio with 5. Surprised no Franklin or Martin involved in there. There you go. Very good. So even after our back-to-back wins, to put us back at 2-2, teams we've beaten have won 1 game and lost 8 games, as in Carlton and Port Adelaide. The only 2 sides we've managed to knock out with victories early on. We lost to Brisbane, who are the number 1 side at the moment, and the West Coast Eagles, who are the number 4 side. So a couple of good quality teams we are yet to face. Is that a West Coast Fremantle draw in a derby? Oh my goodness. But we're sitting in 14th. We're going to be taking on Geelong in the next episode, who are currently in 10th. A win in this round would see us inside the top 8. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you all later. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and we'll keep smashing out this series as it continues. Bye! On the goal line now. Curnow trying to win this ball now. Gets a handball to Rewalt. Goes off the deck. Rioli dribbles. Not even a dribble, it's a goal. Oh, Charlie Curnow. All kinds of pressure. Here's Rioli. Just kicked one before. Goes with a right foot snap and got another one. That's 2.